Infantry commandos, stand by for mission brief. We have orders from Condor and we're going to carry them out to the letter.
What's our mission?
Well men, you're familiar with the Swarm, and we've all done battle with the Wasp Raiders and the Scarabs. And our enemy have now enlisted a new type of trooper, and we're going to take them out. Behold, the Swarm Sentry.
My God, they're so shiny.
Great Odin's Raven. Now, men, I know we have a mission, but I can't for the life of me remember what it was.
There he goes again, distracted by the shiny thing.
Help me out, men. Where was I?
You were briefing us on our next target, the Swarm Sentry.
The Swarm Sentry?
There on the screen. You said we have to take them out.
Oh no, we can't do that. They're just too shiny and gorgeous, and I just want to put them on my shelf and stare at them for hours. And that's exactly what I did. In between the release of Action Force Series 2 and the highly anticipated all-female wave of Series 3 characters, Valaverse has offered a select assortment of new figures and gear packs as part of their special deployment series. This wave consists of one new Action Force core character, a new enemy troop builder, the Dorkside exclusive Infantry Commando, and a gear pack especially designed for the Steel Brigade, alongside the re-release of two very popular Series 1 action figures. And in this special collector's guide video, I'm going to talk you through each of these figures and all of their corresponding weapons and gear. So strap yourselves in, because it's time for action.
Come with me, toy fans.
Hello Action Force fans, my name is Tony and welcome back to the Analog Toys. My God, every damn time. Excuse me a second. Can't believe this. Hello? Hello? Oh, come off. Alright squeezers, now we got rid of that idiot, let's inspect these troops. The first thing worth mentioning about the Special Deployment series is the new packaging design. While the shape of the box and the plastic blister remain unchanged since Series 2B, the background is all new and features a flaming checker plate design, which looks awesome. Although my favourite Valaverse Action Force packaging will always be the red, yellow and blue colour scheme that harkens back to the original Palitoy Action Force line, I do appreciate that it's only used for select figures. And with that design aside, I think this new SDS packaging is the best in the line so far. The only core character to be introduced in the Special Deployment series was originally slated for enlistment into Action Force during the first Kickstarter campaign. Previously named High Point, this character now goes by the codename Blowback, and you can see that Valaverse have drastically altered the figure design from its original concept. The Blowback action figure utilises a lot of Condor's body parts, and Valaverse have created a three-tone colour scheme that makes this figure look as though he's equipped for jungle warfare. According to Blowback's file card, this character has been diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome, and I think it's wonderful that Valaverse have brought such a diverse character into the line. To symbolise this diversity, the figure has a small puzzle pattern logo printed onto the badge on the right hand side of his body armour, as this symbol represents the Asperger's syndrome community. Nothing but respect from the Desert Rat on this matter. Blowback wears the same body armour that has been issued to Duststar, the Delta Troopers and a number of other characters, yet this is the first time that Valaverse have placed a med pouch on the front of the vest, so Blowback carries his rifle magazines in a drop leg pouch instead. This figure is armed with a suppressed M4 rifle and he carries a pistol in a drop leg holster. The character also has the standard Action Force issue helmet, with night vision goggles attached. However, I believe this is the first time that Valaverse has produced the helmet and the comms headset pieces in different colours, and I really like this two-tone look. Yet when it comes to the Blowback action figure, I've saved the best for last. And that is the character's face sculpt, which looks incredible. It's very well detailed, as all of the Valaverse face sculpts are, and the figure has a 5 o'clock shadow and a high and tight haircut. Another major bonus of this head sculpt is how well it wears the helmet. These Action Force helmets don't sit well on every figure in the line, such as Condor, due to the sculpting of the character's hair. This is why I display my Condor with the balaclava head, but with Blowback the helmet sits perfectly on his unmasked head, so even though he comes with an alternate masked head, I won't be using it on this figure. Next up we have the new enemy troop builder figure, the Swarm Sentry. And even though this is little more than a repaint of the original Swarm action figure from Series 1, when a figure looks this striking, I'm certainly not going to complain about it. Aside from the tiniest splash of silver paint on the knife blade, this figure is produced entirely in black and gold.
Datsun offers Black Gold. The 10th anniversary Datsun 280CX. Very few will possess its limited number. So lavishly appointed, there are virtually no options. The 10th anniversary 280CX is Datsun, driven to the ultimate.
Figures and vehicles each sold separately from Valaverse. I know a lot of action figure collectors complain about endless repaints, but when it comes to all the variations of the Swarm, I'm reminded of all the different Imperial troop builders in the Star Wars Black Series line, and I know that loads of you collect these figures in multiples. Army building is a really enjoyable facet of the action figure collecting hobby, and when they look as good as this, I say give us more. The next Action Force recruit was a Dorkside exclusive, but for those who don't know, this online retailer recently went out of business. So it's very fortunate that Valaverse was able to acquire the remaining stock of these figures, and they should be available to purchase on the Valaverse website very soon. The Infantry Commando is a stunning figure, and easily the best Action Force troop builder to date. And that's really saying something, because they've already produced 4 different troopers, all of which are awesome. Up until the release of the Infantry Commando, the other Action Force troop builders were always sold as a basic figure with the gear packs available separately. However, I believe Valaverse chose to produce this item as a window boxed figure complete with accessories due to it being an exclusive. And this figure comes with a shit ton of accessories. The Infantry Commando comes with removable body armour, a shamar, a knife, a rifle, 3 rifle magazines, a drop leg med pouch, a pistol with drop leg holster, a helmet with night vision goggles, ear protection that can be swapped out for a comms headset, an alternate head, 4 different pairs of hands, and that incredible action figure stand. While most action figure manufacturers are raising their prices, Valaverse prices have remained the same since the inception of the line in 2021. And with so much cool stuff on offer with just a single figure release, they are quickly becoming the best value 6-inch scaled action figures on the market today. In addition to all these accessories, the Infantry Commando also has a really cool looking camouflage pattern. And I like this so much, I just had to use the base body to create a custom Desert Rat figure. From the very start of the line, Action Force fans have been crying out for a Steel Brigade gear pack, and Valaverse has heard you. While simply called the Steel Brigade gear pack, most fans have been referring to this set as the Steel Brigade Heavy Weapons Loadout, and the pack includes an AA-12 shotgun, a Scar assault rifle with underslung grenade launcher, a Desert Eagle pistol with holster, a drop leg ammo pouch with spare magazines, a knife and a body armour vest. While we've seen this vest before on other figures, this time around it has been produced in a colour scheme that matches the standard issue Steel Brigade vest, and the back has been printed with a large Steel Brigade unit badge. Although we've been issued with this style of body armour before, this is the first time in the line we've been offered the AA-12 shotgun, and in my humble opinion, it is a very welcome addition to the Action Force armoury. Rounding out this gear pack, we also have the alternate Steel Brigade helmet that has been produced in green with a yellow visor. In addition to these new recruits, 2 Action Force veterans have joined the Special Deployment series and signed up for a second tour of duty. The first of which is the hugely popular Swarm figure from Series 1. I opted not to pick up the Special Deployment version of this figure because I already have a number of them, but I couldn't say no to the return of the second veteran, and that is the equally popular Series 1 figure, the Steel Brigade. The reason I had to pick up a couple of these figures is because unlike the original edition, this figure comes packed in with an alternate gold head. Some of you may be aware that the backers of the original Valaverse Kickstarter campaign were given an exclusive gold Steel Brigade head, but it's important to note that these are not exactly the same, as the gold paint used is slightly different. It's also worth noting that the art on the file card is completely new, and I really like this artist's style. Between the re-release of this figure and the addition of the new gear pack, the ranks of the Steel Brigade are swelling, creating a formidable fighting unit for my fellow Action Force enthusiasts to enjoy. Now, many of you will be aware that Valaverse offered up a number of new items just prior to Christmas, and these are also available in the Special Deployment section of the website. However, as I haven't received these items yet, I've decided to roll them into my eventual Series 3 video, And I don't think you'll have to wait too long for that, because the Action Force ladies are coming very soon. The Special Deployment series is a great way for Action Force fans to whet their appetite while waiting for the release of the next series. And once again, Bobby Valor and Valaverse have knocked it out of the park with these action figures. And I can't wait to see what they come up with for Series 4, because 2023 is going to be Action Force as fuck. So thank you all for watching, and if you enjoyed this video and you want to check out some other Action Force videos, you can click the links up here. And Bobby, if you want that dickhead to host all these videos, don't ask me anymore. Later, squeezers.